Hi friends, welcome to Sri Sai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: abstract classes in upcasting concept in Java program. So today in this video we'll understand how to work with abstract classes in upcasting process. So first of all, let us start with what is abstract class. Okay, right. So a class which contains at least one abstract method is called abstract class, and it is also known as incomplete class or non-concrete class. Okay, so to define abstract class, we require abstract keyword. Abstract class A, int xy data members, one complete method m1, and abstract void m2. It is an abstract method or incomplete method or non-concrete method without any definition. So here, for defining abstract classes and abstract methods, abstract keyword is compulsory. Okay, so for defining abstract classes or abstract methods, abstract keyword is compulsory. So here, abstract classes cannot be instantiated. No object creation for abstract classes because it is an incomplete class. If you create an object of incomplete class, we'll get an incomplete product, incomplete object, because some of its methods are incomplete. So it is like this: a obj1 is equals to new a. You will get the error. But okay, so here one important point, however, we can declare object reference variable of abstract class. Example, a obj1. So this is object reference variable only. It is not actual object. Actual object is created only with new followed by constructor. So this is only object reference variable for abstract class A. Then how to use this object reference variable of abstract class? Okay, so this object reference variable of abstract class is used with upcasting process. Okay, so it is used with upcasting process. That means storing subclass object reference code in base class object reference variable. So here our abstract class will be the base class with object reference variable. Okay, right. So now let us try to understand how to make use of abstract class. Okay, so we already know that from the previous video, abstract class is made use with inheritance process. Inheritance means you will get the subclass, and in that subclass we redefine all the abstract methods of base abstract class. Then only subclass becomes complete class and its object can be created. Okay, right. So in subclass, if abstract methods are not redefined, then subclass also becomes abstract class. Its object cannot be created. Okay, so hence subclass of abstract class compulsory we have to redefine all the abstract methods. Then only the subclass will become complete class. Its object can be created. So let us take one subclass for the abstract class. Class B extends A. Here we are defining int pq and m3 method. So from base class x, y, m1 method, complete method, and m2 method, abstract method or incomplete method is also inherited. So in the subclass we have to redefine abstract method M2. Now subclass becomes complete class. Its object can be created. Okay, so how to create the object of subclass? B obj2 new B. And using subclass object, we can access both base class members and subclass own members. obj2.x, obj2.y, obj2.m1, obj2.m2. So these are base class members using subclass object access. And we can also access subclass own members p, q, m3. Okay, right. So now how to use, okay, abstract class object reference variable. So how to use abstract class object reference variable. Okay, so it is used with upcasting process. Okay, right. So example goes like this. So abstract class object reference variable is a obj1. So in a obj1, okay, we will put obj2. So subclass object reference code in base class object reference variable. So this is called as upcasting. Okay, right. So after upcasting, okay, so using abstract class object reference variable. Okay, so what is abstract class object reference variable? obj1. We can access only base class members, okay, from subclass object. So the example goes like this: obj1 dot x, obj1 dot y, obj1 dot m1 method, and obj1 dot m2 method. Only these are accessible. Okay, right. So these are base class members. Right. So we cannot access subclass members. obj1 dot p, obj1 dot q, and obj1 dot m3. So these three are not accessible. So subclass members not accessible. So this is as per upcasting concept. Okay, because they belongs to subclass members. So after upcasting, we can access only base class members. So this is how we are supposed to use abstract class object reference variable using upcasting process and access only base class members from subclass object. So let us try to implement this in the form of a program. Abstract class upcasting example 1. So program to define abstract class and use it with upcasting concept. Okay, right. So program to define abstract class and use it with upcasting concept. First write the comments. Next, abstract class A int x comma y, two data members, one method. Inside the m1 method, we are taking a message abstract class A printing x value, y value, and one abstract method m2. So for abstract class and abstract method, abstract keyword is compulsory. Otherwise, we'll get the error. Next, we are taking subclass of abstract class, class B extends A, and then here we are taking P, Q, M3 method. And in M3 method, we are displaying the values of P, Q with a message subclass B. Okay, and M2 method is redefined in the subclass. So abstract M2 method is redefined in subclass. Now subclass becomes complete class, its object can be created, but abstract class object cannot be created. Okay, right. So now let us go to the main class with main method. So abstract class upcasting example 1. So let us save this program in our working directory. So abstract class upcasting example1 dot java. Right. So we cannot create an object of abstract class. Okay. So let us put a comment for the remaining cases. So abstract class a obj1 is equals to new a. We should get the error for this. Open the command prompt, go to your working directory and compile the program. Abstract class upcasting example1. Okay. Right. So we got the error here. A is abstract, cannot be instantiated. We cannot create an object of abstract class. Okay. Right. So now we can create a reference variable for abstract class a obj1. Okay. Right. So simply recompile the program. No error. Okay. Right. So let us create an object for subclass b obj2 new b. So and we are printing a message using subclass object obj2. We can access base class members obj2.x 10, obj2.y 20, obj2.m1 m2, and also we can access subclass members obj2.p 100, obj2.q 200, obj2.m3 method. Right, so let us execute till here and then we'll perform upcasting on abstract class object reference variable. So compile this, no error, and run it. So using subclass obj2, we can access abstract class m1 method, m2 method, and subclass m3 method. Everything is accessible. So now let us do obj1 is equals to obj2. So upcasting with abstract class object reference variable obj1. So subclass object reference code in base class object reference variable. So after that we can access only m1 method. In m1 method we are displaying x value, y value. We can access m2 method. In m2 method we are displaying the message m2 method is redefined in subclass, and then we cannot access m3 method. So for m3 method we should get the error. So let us check the error first. Okay. So here we'll also take one message using abstract base class obj1 reference variable m1 m2 m3. So we should get error for m3. Go to the command prompt, compile the program. So we should get the error. So cannot find symbol m3 because m3 method belongs to the subclass. It cannot be accessed using abstract class object reference variable obj1. You'll get the error obj1.m3. Right, so just put a comment for this, save it, recompile, no error, and run it. Okay, so using abstract base class object reference variable obj1, we can access m1 method, we can access m2 method, okay, which is redefined in subclass, but we cannot access subclass own method, which is m3 method. It is accessible only through subclass object. So this is how we have to use abstract class object reference variable using the concept of upcasting, storing subclass object reference code in base class object reference variable. And after upcasting, we can access only base class members using base class object reference variable from subclass objects. Thank you for watching this video. Do like and share this video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.